Hey guys, it is SWAGI Scroopy here, and as you can see on the title, I am featured by Mr. Chubbs Gaming. Yeah, he's on the phone with me. We are going to be doing a discussion review over Pokken Tournament, and I just kind of wanted somebody to be here with me, so I thought, who better than Mr. Chubbs? And I just wanted to do a discussion before the game came out, so that like we could get some little game ideas and stuff. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about on this video is just kind of like the gameplay. Like here, if you go to the next slide, Mr. Chubbs, as you can see, it's just the general title with the Pikachu charging at the I believe that's a Mega Lucario. No, it's just an average Lucario. But yeah, so I was just thinking, like, what are your thoughts for this game? Like, what do you kind of want to see? Like, just kind of the brainstorming section. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Whenever I heard that Breakson joined, I really thought that was cool. And now I have a little bit of game experience, like just today. I went to go get an eShop card to go buy Pokemon, so I could use that to go buy Pokemon Blue, which is the game I'm going to be doing a Let's Play on. And by the way, please leave in the comment section below what you want me to do. I'm going to be doing a SWAGI lock on Pokemon Blue, a new lock that hasn't ever been confirmed because I'm an amazing person. And I will talk about the rules whenever I do the Let's Play, or aka the SWAGI lock. But I was just wanting to know in the comment section below what you guys would like to see as my starter, but in the SWAGI lock it won't really matter. Now, back to the subject of Pokken Tournament. What I really wanted to kind of see in this game is maybe double battles. Maybe. Now, I have played the demo version, like I said, at GameStop, and you can't play as all the characters. You can only play as power and normal characters. Sadly, none of the speed characters are unlocked, which I really kind of wanted to play as a speed character, like Weavile, Sceptile, and I think, yeah, Pikachu Libre. But I really hope they add the aspect of still being able to like walk around and battle other trainers. Though I don't think that's going to be how it works. I just kind of hope that's what it's going to be. So, what do you think, Mr. Chubbs? Yeah. Shadow Mewtwo. Yeah, you can actually get Shadow Mewtwo for pre-order. Now, on to the next picture. If you don't know what picture it is, it's the one with the question mark on it. I chose this picture just because it seemed to have almost the full roster. I have no idea what it's saying. I think it's stating that it comes out on January 1/15, or maybe that's like the release of the new characters. I have no idea how to read Japanese, but I think as of the date of January 15th, this was the roster right here, and then they added Breakson and stuff. This is the picture. This is like the picture where it has a bunch of the Japanese words and it has the question mark in the middle. Yeah, okay, and that's that one. Because I'm in prison, so I don't really know what it's gonna like. But, yeah, this picture is actually kind of, I mean, it doesn't have Breakson, Chandelure. It didn't have a lot of characters. Garchomp. Yeah, or Garchomp or anybody. I mean, I don't really know why I chose this picture. I just thought it looked interesting, and I thought the full roster was on it. But apparently it wasn't, but, I mean, if I could read Japanese, I would. I mean, I guess they're, like, symbolizing what the next, I guess it was, like, a teaser, like, what the next, character was gonna be. And I remember how hyped this game was whenever the only people that were out were Suicune, Gardevoir, Lucario, Pikachu, and Machamp. I mean, it was so, because we were like so hyped then. And then Blaziken was like a person who was in the teaser trailer 2 years ago, but he wasn't an announced character in the game, so, yeah. But I remember before the announcement of this game, last year, I remember I had an idea where I wish they would had 3D, this is like a legit idea, where I wish they had 3D Pokemon battling. Like, it would still be free, like, not really free roaming, but it would still be the walk-around game that, like, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are, but whenever you go into battle mode, you'd be in, like, a rectangular arena, where you can free roam in that rectangle to attack your opponents. But, yes, I have played, a little like I've stated a lot, I have played Pokken, and the phase shift is amazing. Like, whenever you do, like, massive damage, the phase just shifts. I mean, I guess it's trying to catch you off guard, or add another fun aspect to the game. But, like, you can't just play the game in all 3D mode. I mean, it's either 3D or 2D. It's really cool.
You know what? It's pretty weird.
What? Yeah. And then there's also, like, a bunch of missing Pokemon. Like, I wish Slowking was in this game, but, like, stuff like that. Oh, yeah, and you wanna know who else is missing? Yeah. Oh yes, Blaziken is Uber, even average Blaziken. And then Mega Blaziken is of course Uber because its only ability is Speed Boost. But yeah, since average Blaziken, its ability can be Speed Boost, and Torchic and Combusken. That's why I think Combusken is NU and not NFE. Yeah, that whole line is really overpowered. Yes, on to the next picture. This is the one with the full roster, including Mewtwo and Shadow Mewtwo, which I'm actually assuming that maybe Mewtwo is an unlockable character and Shadow Mewtwo, and they're like different personalities. Which would actually be cool if Mewtwo was the protagonist instead of the antagonist in this game. Yeah, I actually like it though, but you wanna know what's weird? Is that Chandelure is, which this, I mean, I really kind of think this game is I mean, it's made by Nintendo and Bandai Namco, but I really think this game is canon, because Pikachu isn't in this, like, the main categories, because I looked through the roster, even though most of it is locked, all these characters, except for Mewtwo and Shadow Mewtwo, which those two Pokemon would be the only two in its category, but, like, the only categories are like, standard, power, and speed. And the Pokemon, like, if you just look at this roster, Charizard's in power, Pikachu's in standard, Pikachu Libre's in speed, Machamp is in power, Gengar is in either power or standard, I forget. Mewtwo and Shadow Mewtwo are unconfirmed, Suicune's in, standard, Sceptile's in speed, Blaziken is in standard, I believe, yeah. So's, Gardevoir, Garchomp is in, power, Lucario's in standard, Weavile's in speed, Chandelure is surprisingly in power, and then Braixen is just in, standard. But I was surprised that they didn't have, like, a special stat. I was really hoping they would kind of bring that, but I guess they didn't. That was kind of disappointing, because, like, for characters like, Gardevoir, Suicune, and Chandelure, and Braixen, who are all special attackers, I mean, and Gengar. So, and Pikachu and, no, not really Pikachu Libre. But, that's why I'm kind of thinking it's semi-canon, because it's made by Bandai Namco, but it's not all the way. So, are there any thoughts on this full roster picture that come to your mind, Caleb, or Mr. Chubbs? Or no? I mean, yeah, I was kind of wondering the same thing. But if you really look at the roster, Suicune's the only other legendary besides Mewtwo and Shadow Mewtwo, which I don't even know Shadow Mewtwo exists, which is also kind of why I'm wondering if this is canon or not. But yeah. So, on to the next picture. Sorry, we're kind of rushing through this, but I wanted to get on to the next one, which is the gameplay. I know we kind of talked about the three-dimensional things earlier, but just kind of one question for this since we only have really 5 minutes left. Do you think, and this is the picture of the Gardevoir using like the 3 little discs against the Machamp, do you think that this game is just going to be all battle mode like this, or do you think we're actually going to be able to like walk around earlier, kind of like what I said earlier in the game? Do you think we're going to have that or no?
I'm not sure if you're looking, I'm not sure if I'm looking at the right one, but I'm thinking at both, like, looking at the entire Pokemon roster.
Oh, no, it's the next picture. It's the one with the Gardevoir against the Machamp. It's like the gameplay footage picture.
Oh, like, actual game?
Yeah. Okay, so, like, do you think...
You know why I like Player 2?
Why?
Because there's the 4 Pokemon.
Fennekin, yeah. Which, so far, Fennekin is the only Pokemon that has, like, a disable ability, which actually kind of surprised me. But, yeah, I was wondering, do you think the gameplay is just going to stay like this the entire game? Where you don't really go into anywhere outside, you just kind of stay inside the battle arena, and then you don't really do as much, like, story modes and stuff, it's just more battling? Because that's kind of what I think it's going to be.
Yeah, I think it's just like a regular, like, generic fighting game.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Skidoos and Miltank, and yeah, I noticed those too. Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know, because yeah, it's a fighting game with Pokemon added, I mean, you never know what could happen. So, I know, but we're kind of in a crunch for time, so, okay. Oh yeah, and by the way, I am going to be doing a Let's Play of this, even though I've played a little bit of the demo. When I get this game, which I won't be getting because I'll be gone for spring break, but once I get it, I will start a Let's Play, because I have no idea how this channel actually works. Next picture, it's the one with the Garchomp against the Charizard, basically just another gameplay picture. We already went over that. I just kind of wanted to see it because there's the brute force. Now, the final thing that we're probably going to talk about till the video ends. The controller. I know they used this when the game first came out, like last fall in Japan, but it's the one with just the controller and the blue background. If you can't find it, Mr. Chubbs. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm really surprised by it because I don't really get how that works. But then, because it kind of looks like the standard controller with a D-pad and then just the A, B, X, Y, X. I don't know what the 4 buttons in the middle are because it's fuzzy. But if you go to the last picture, it's like the controller with a box set. And where it's like the Wii U and it says Pokken Tournament coming with Shadow Mewtwo card. But on it, it doesn't say that the controller comes with it on the box. If you kind of scan the box, you would notice that. And I'm actually kind of surprised by that because, I mean, it shows the controller next to the box, but it doesn't show it coming with the box. And then as you can see, the buttons on the controller are Select Star, ZL, and ZR, which is really weird. I don't know why ZL, ZR would be on the, button. Yeah, I guess they're just, like, maybe not that helpful buttons. But you could tell it's A, B, Y, X, L, R, and then the D-pad. So I'm guessing, oh, well, LR? Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, because the L and R bumpers is like what triggers your Mega Evolution and your Mega Evolution special move. But yeah. Like, if you want to add one more thing, Caleb, it's 14.5 minutes out of 15 minutes. So, if you wanted to say one more thing, you could say it. Like.
Yeah, looking at the box, now I see that there's like, Amiibo right there, like, I'm not sure if this thing is just compatible with Amiibo or if it actually comes with.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's just a Shadow Mewtwo card. But yeah, I'm gonna have to end this episode, guys. See you guys next time, and don't forget to use your